So you bought or started an Instagram account, you grew it up, and now you want to sell it for some of that sweet, sweet cash. Today, I'll show you exactly how you can do that, as buying and selling accounts is something I have done a fair bit of. Just don't tell Instagram, because technically it's against the terms of service. If you're new here, my name's Josh. I'm a 20-year-old here in New Zealand. I've gained millions of followers on Instagram for myself and for clients, and now I'm here on YouTube making 2 videos a week all about how to grow on social media and make money online. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, leave a like, and if you want to grab my free cheat sheet and ebook, top link in the description. So today I'm going to cover 4 steps to selling your Instagram account profitably and safely. Increasing the value, finding a good buyer, getting the right price, and keeping a hold of your money after the transaction. First things first, you want to make sure you prep your account for the sale. Now, the main 3 determining factors of how much your account is worth comes down to the niche, the engagement, and the growth. These 3 basically lead to how much the account can make, and based on how much it can make determines the value of the account. It's all about the bottom line.
2 words: entrepreneurship.
Now, you can't change the niche quickly without suffering consequences, but what you can do is get the engagement and the growth up pretty easily. What you want to do is go ahead and watch all the videos on my channel where I talk about how to grow an account. Go out and apply those strategies and techniques. That's going to bump up your numbers of both engagement, follow count, and the growth of the page. As the bigger these numbers are, the more money it is worth, and it can be a massive increase. Often in times, if you're looking to sell an account, its chances are because you've moved on to something else, whether it be another business, university, a job, something else has happened, and you've neglected the page for 1 or 2 months prior to this, and then realize that you don't really want it. You might as well get the cash. And if this is the case, it is very, very, very simple to get your engagement back just by constant posting, engaging with the audience, doing a few cross promotions and doing that. And that can easily be a simple way to double or triple the value of an account. For example, one of my pages, Income Notebook, was growing about 100 or so followers per day in mid-December, if you have a look on IG Blade. And by mid-January, it was just a month later, growing at 800 to 1,000 followers per day by implementing many of the growth tactics that I talk about on this channel. That alone would at least double the value of my account if I was selling it, because the potential of the account is so much greater. If you're growing 100 followers per day, that's another 35,000 per year. If you're growing at 1,000 per day, that's another 350,000 per year, allowing for the exponential growth of things. Like, it's exponentially bigger and so much more valuable. And that could be the difference between me getting $8,000 or $10,000 for an account rather than $3,000 or $4,000, which is totally worth that month of effort. Okay, so now that you've organically boosted the engagement and the growth by implementing what I talk about, you need to go about finding a buyer. Now, chances are, if your account does have good engagement, you'll be getting a lot of people hitting you up trying to buy naturally. But if not, or you want to get more people interested in buying your account, one thing you can try is joining some Facebook groups that are about social media marketing, digital marketing, Instagram, etc., and do a search in there looking for people that have mentioned Instagram accounts or buying Instagram accounts or so on, something like that. Find a bunch of threads in those groups, post your username, or if it is allowed in the group rules, you can post telling people that you're selling an account and for people to PM you for more details. Now, personally, I prefer not put a price on my accounts when I'm selling them. I prefer to get people to DM me, and then you can sort of get a better understanding of what people are valuing it at. For example, if you post in the group chat and you say, hey guys, it's $5,000, hit me up, the only people that are going to hit you up are people that are thinking $5,000 is fair, so you might only get a couple people. However, if you say, hey guys, I'm selling a 200,000 follower account, hit me up if you're interested, and you get a bunch of people hit you up, you might get 10 or 20 or 30 rather than 1 or 2. You then say it's $5,000, and then you can judge the reaction of people. Some people will be like, that's way too much. Some people will be like, I'm interested, and you can get a better feel. Like, if everyone's saying that's overpriced, chances are it's overpriced. If everyone's like, oh shit, I'm kind of interested in that, chances are it's underpriced, you can probably get a bit more. As a rough estimate, about 6 months of income from the account is often a good ballpark to look at, but again, varies on so many things. If you have an account which is all about business and investing, and it's 150,000 followers and making $1,000 a month, it's probably in the ballpark of about $6,000. Now, in the video that I talked about buying accounts, I suggest that you buy the book Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. He is an FBI hostage negotiator, who was one of the best at the FBI or along those lines, and he wrote a book. It's very, very good, all about negotiation, worth a read. Go check it out. So now that you've boosted up your numbers, you've gone out there and found some buyers, you've read that book about negotiation, and you know how to get a good price, how do you actually go about doing the transaction? Best way, as I mentioned in the video about buying accounts, is to get on the phone with someone, talk to them, and do it that way. They send you the money, you send them the account, and everyone's happy. And then you need to make sure that your money is safe. How do you go about doing that? Oh, and by the way, this money is entirely fake, just like most of the other gurus you say, for motion picture use only. So once someone's actually sent you the money, usually you're pretty darn good. However, there still are some slimy people who are going to play a few tricks to try and scam people and get access to the account, go through these security measures to secure the account, and then request refunds through PayPal or so on to get the money back, and then they've got a free account. Some people do that, sadly. The best way to avoid this is to have screenshots of your chats and proof that you've given them the account, and a small agreement written between the two of you, basically outlining the deal and what's happening, and potentially seek expert advice from a lawyer for this. Depends, I guess, on the value of it. And then proof that you gave them the login details. So even if you're on the phone, what I would do is message through text, messenger, Instagram, DM, send him the login that way, get him to log in, and then get him to say like done when he logs in. So you can screenshot that as proof that you sent over the password. Because if you do it over a video call, I guess if you kept a video record of it, maybe. But I would send it over text, take a screenshot, have that alongside the agreement, show like as much proof as you can, send that to your bank, and if they've requested a refund for you not delivering the product, you send them that to show that you have. You should be safe, but again, I'm not a legal expert, and PayPal, let's just say they don't have the best dispute resolution processes. So I would just be careful and seek expert advice. Okay, so I hope this helps you successfully sell your account. I know this was a pretty short one, but to be fair, selling an account is pretty straightforward. Make the account worth more, find buyers, negotiate a good price, do the deal over the phone, and keep proof of your transaction and giving them access to the account in case they try and charge it back like the slimy people some people are. And yeah, that's about it from this video. If you want to see more videos all about making money online and growing on Instagram and other social media platforms, make sure you subscribe for 2 videos every single week. Like the video if you enjoyed it, it helps us reach more people. And if you want to grab my free ebook and cheat sheet, top link in the description. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you all in another video sometime soon. Oh, and there'll be some more videos pop up on the screen. I highly suggest you watch them. Cheers.